Tatanast Atta, Hal Eagletail here from Sipkne'katik Nation. It's a great honor to be amongst all of you here. This is the virtual Pow Wow celebration for the Mawita'jik. I'm from the Sipkne'katik Nation, just located outside of Calgary, Alberta, Treaty 7 territory. And just a little explanation of Pow Wow. It was interpreted to me that Pow Wow was an Algonquin word meaning gathering of our spiritual people, our spiritual leaders. And definitely this is a gathering of some great dances, healing dances, and also contribution from different parts of Turtle Island that we'll be introducing here throughout this virtual Pow Wow celebration. So once again, let's get rocking and enjoy some awesome Pow Wow celebration. All right, let's have that beautiful opening invocation. Blessings to each and every one of you out there, especially during these pandemic times. We're going to ask our respected spiritual leader, Elder Patsy Paul Martin from Millbrook, Nova Scotia, to give us that blessing invocation. See you, guys.
Wait. Kelu mui wal kizuk, keju bulia bokan muyak, pegisle wala sis kamu, akelu pimaji bokan igine muyak. Kelu also me sokika, dabui kaskin pun marne, neutis ka chelna mijuaji kweju ji kamlo spisi. Kelu also me sokika ungigwa, aha kchuingigwa. Abon masuriya de wachtemai. Akade wachtemai wanta wori jitnek mo. Ahaunis kalsal sudiktuk. Kina muinen, akini udu muinen, kisia bokon matutinen. Wala det kigma me gawai mudi kiso Gould de minen. Nudaye ka bokon masudi. Ah nudaye kini muinen wanta wori. Ahaunis kalne sal sudiktuk. Ele waxsi okseduwen, pitak mi majuwakan. Kelu ka pisun juga giden. Ah Gloade da fai winchigo. Ikini muinen pasigo ka wakanik. Sisgavoren, only squall said with us or these two.
Our host drum for this virtual Pow Wow celebration, sharing their voices, their beautiful songs, and their powerful esophaguses. We're going to go to that awesome sound of Eastern Eagle. Let's turn them on, turn them up, turn them loose. Our head lady dancer, Kyanna, Kingbird, dancing the old style fancy. That was the original style that told the men the women can dance just as fast and as energetic as that fancy dance style. And the two women that introduced this sure taught us a thing or two about the abilities of our ladies. So thank you to our head lady dancer, Kyanna Kingbird, with that old style fancy.
Kwe Nindeloise Kyanna Kingbird. My name is Kyanna Kingbird. I'm a Mi'kmaq and Ojibwe mother from Eskenoopetjij First Nation, also known as Burn Church First Nation, and I'm coming to you today as the Mawita'jik 2021 head dancer.
So girls, one of you will be our captain. Take it away.
I've been dancing since I was approximately 4 years old. I took some breaks in my teen years, and in my youth I used to dance fancy shawl, just contemporary fancy shawl. And now as an adult, I've gone through the process of discovering what style really works for me, what style really, you know, makes my heart feel happy and really makes me feel like I'm at home while I'm in movement. And the dance that has really captured my heart and that I keep coming back to no matter what is old style shawl. And the difference in old style shawl and contemporary shawl is that when women first started dancing fancy, it started with women's traditional. And so what happened was the women saw men's fancy and how fast their movement was and how much they could spin and move around. And so what they did was they took their shawls off of their arms and they put it around their shoulders, and they started to dance that way. And with old style shawl, it wasn't as fast and fancy as you know you'd hear it considered or called many times now. And what really draws me to old style shawl is how it's not so much about the fast movement of the shawl and the whipping of the ribbons, but rather it's more about, you know, gracefulness with your shawl and fast movement with your feet and having intricate footwork. And that's something that really that feels good to my heart. I mentioned that I really enjoy dancing old style fancy shawl, so I wanted to do a small little breakdown of my regalia, you know, what it represents and what it represents to me. You know, other people might have different meanings for their regalia and why they wear certain things. So I just wanted to do a quick, simple breakdown of why I wear what I wear. So these are my hair ties. I made these myself. These were one of my first larger projects that I ever beaded. So even though they're not one of my greatest projects to date, they still hold a lot of sentimental value because of the place I was in when I made them. I really like to look back at myself as, you know, young and starting, and, you know, it really wasn't that long ago. And that's what's so wonderful about dancing, is that it's something that you grow with, and you grow in the process of dancing. And so I'm very happy for that. This is my choker. It's also something I beaded myself. These are my earrings. These were created by a woman out west in Alberta. I believe her name is Eartha Goodstriker. And this is called a yoke. I also beaded this myself. And this is my my breastplate down here. This is more something that I wanted to incorporate into my regalia as a means of demonstrating that I do dance old style fancy, because it's incorporating other parts of regalia that we used to have included in, for example, women's traditional used to wear a breastplate, but, you know, more made out of bones. And this one is simply a beaded one. It's something that I like to, you know, keep my style modernized while also respecting the traditions that it came from. And this here is my shawl. It's made out of a thicker fabric than the normal contemporary shawls, which are usually, you know, satin, sateen, or silk or something of the sort. So these are quite heavy, and it allows the movement to stay subtle and low, so that way you're not really moving your hands above your head that much. And it has fringes as opposed to ribbons, and so the movement is really a lot different, and it's something I really enjoy. And so yeah, thank you for listening. something that I find isn't really mentioned as often if you're not, you know, on the powwow trail as a dancer, or, you know, a family member of someone who's a dancer, is the aftercare of your regalia and your beadwork. You know, one thing that I think was very important to me that was taught early on is that the better care you take care of your things, the longer that'll last you. So, you know, say you want to be able to pass your beadwork on to your children or your grandchildren, or even just pass it off to someone on the powwow trail. You know, you want to be able to give them good things, you know, something that feels brand new, or that looks like it's had a lot of work put into it and care held onto it, you know. So when you take good care of your things, they last forever. So that's something I always try to remember when it comes to regalia, because honestly, you know, there's sometimes you sing a really long, or you dance to a really long song, and you start to run out of energy, and you have to mentally tell yourself to push through. You know, some days it's hard, some days it's easy, but you usually can push through. And when it comes to taking off your regalia and putting everything away neatly and not rushing through it, or, you know, just ripping it off, that's something that I find is very hard. You know, I have to really gather the energy myself to be able to say, no, I'm putting this all away, everything exactly where it belongs, because that's just what you're supposed to do to take care of your things. If you really want to show respect to it, really honor it. And so, yep, that's what I have to say. Now I have to put it all back into my suitcase right now. Honestly, my favorite part of getting undressed at the end of the day is this right here. Taking off my eyelashes. Let's be real, ladies. But yep, so that's me getting unready for my powwow dancing. Thank you guys.
Here we go! Hey!
most important parts of dancing is making sure that you take care of your body in a good way as well. So feasting is always an important part of powwows. One thing that differs between traditional powwows and contest powwows is when you're at a traditional powwow, most of the time you get to have nice traditional food with your family and friends. And the interesting thing that I like about contest powwows is usually they end before it's early enough for you to go eat somewhere as healthy. So you usually end up at a McDonald's or somewhere that's open 24/7. So even though powwows are not happening right now, I like to carry on a tradition and going to McDonald's for my after dance feast.
Ah!
lot of mosquitoes around. Once again, I would like to extend my gratitude to the powwow committee for reaching out to me, for thinking of me to have the honor as head dancer. It's, it's a little different with COVID and everything. Oh my goodness, there's mosquitoes everywhere. I try to make these virtual experiences feel as authentic as possible. So I stretched this experience out over the course of 2 days. I traveled around a bit, within the Maritimes as much as I possibly could, really just my reserve and the surrounding town. Currently out here getting attacked by mosquitoes. But yeah, thank you guys once again for giving us this opportunity to get out and dance. Sometimes it's a little difficult to suit up for a powwow and to dance. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just finished a couple songs. But yes, thank you once again, you guys. I try to extend my gratitude as much as possible to let you guys know how grateful I am for these opportunities. I hope that this inspired anyone who might be watching to, get up, dance a little bit. If you see me on the powwow trail, don't be shy to approach me. I try to be as social as possible. I try to be as friendly as possible, If you want to have a little chat about regalia, about topics like that, get some dancing tips or dancing ideas, I'm always available. I hope to see everyone on the powwow trail again soon. Walalio, sending my love.
Male dancer Levi Herney from the Eskasoni Mi'kmaq out of Nova Scotia, dancing the men's traditional. This was the war dance of the mighty Sioux Nation. After that battle of Little Bighorn, they interpreted a lot of their sneak-ups and never leaving an enemy on the battlefield. So we're grateful for that beautiful warrior style as well as eagle in flight, men's traditional.
Good day. I'm gonna read this off here because I'm not good at public speaking, so I wrote everything down, but I'm gonna say in my introduction about me. Okay. Hello, my name is Levi Herney, and I'm from Eskasoni First Nations. I am your Mi'kmaq head male dancer for the Mawita'jik Pow Wow 2021. Before I get geared up, I want to tell you guys how I first started dancing. I have been dancing for about 30 years, and throughout my lifetime, I have danced traditional and grass. When Eskasoni had their first powwow, I started to have a great interest in dancing. And throughout that first powwow, I danced at the powwow without a regalia. And it was during this time, it was my uncle who first started teaching me how to dance. The year after, when it was near time for Eskasoni powwow, my uncle made me my first regalia, which was a boys' traditional. I started dancing grass when I was about 12 years old, and that was without a grass regalia also. It wasn't until a year later, a good friend of mine from Mawita'jik, he gave me my first grass dance regalia, and I danced grass right up until I was in my early 20s. And that is when I was showing great interest in dancing traditional again. Then a good friend of mine from Elsipogtog gave me a men's traditional regalia. I continued to dance men's traditional dance for a couple years. And in my late 20s, I started making my own regalias. And I decided to make a grass dance regalia and continued the grass dance until about 2018. And for a couple years, I've been wanting to go back into dancing men's traditional, and a good friend of mine made me a bustle, and I decided to make myself a traditional outfit. So that's just a little introduction of myself. And I'm just really happy to be, not happy, but honored to be asked to be head dancer for this event. And I'm hoping I get to see you guys all soon, Powwow fam. I miss you guys. So I'm gonna dance. Hi-cha!
Jwalugwe, Jiju 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 Geduge, when Nina 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 Jwadi Jwadu get that Jwadi Jwadu get that Jwadi Jwadu get that Jwalugwe, Jiju Jwalugwe, Jiju Jwalugwe, Jiju Da. Oh. Enna ajineo ajineo oh enna ajineo 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 enna ajineo oh enna ajineo 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 wado ajine enna ajineo ajineo oh enna ajineo 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 and now ajine oh and now ajine wado ajine and now ajine oh and now ajine and now ajine oh and now ajine da oh. Geduget naduga, 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 geduget nahega, geduget naduga, geduget naduga, geduget naduga, geduget naduga, geduget naduga, geduget naduga, geduget naduga. Geduge, naduga, geduge, naduga, geduge, naduga, geduge, naduga, geduge, nahega, geduge, naduga, 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 geduge, nahega, geduge, naduga, geduge, naduga, geduge, naduga, geduda. Oh.
One more! One more!
Henna go do e go do, 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 henna go do e go do. And now go to where go to, 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 and now go to where go to. And now go to where go to, 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 da ho.
Yay! Introducing the junior head female dancer, Tehya Milliea from Millbrook First Nation, Nova Scotia, dancing the fancy shawl. Now this is the contemporary style of that old style woman's fancy. This is that symbolic reflection of butterfly in flight, and watch the movements, the head movement, the body movement, the persona, synchronicity between drum and footwork. Ladies' fancy shawl.
Hi, my name is Tehya Milliea. I'm the junior head dancer, and I come from Millbrook First Nations, and I'm a women's fancy shawl dancer.
Introducing the junior boy head male dancer, Lyndon Redbear from Elsipogtog First Nation, New Brunswick. Also dancing that traditional style, warrior sticking up to his enemy, eagle in flight, symbolic of that mighty Sioux Nation style dance.
Gwe Nindeluisi Lyndon Megweg Mullen. Hello, my name is Lyndon Redbear, and I'm from Elsipogtog First Nation. My style of dance is Northern traditional, and I always liked that dance, and I've been doing it ever since I was 6 years old.
let's go to Treaty 6 territory, Alberta, Canada. Fawn Wood, Dallas, Waskahat, singers of the Creek Confederation, Rockin' the Nation drum group, and they are here to interpret their beautiful musical style, and they're also hosts of that very famous virtual round dance extravagance, bringing that into our homes during this pandemic times. Fawn Wood, Dallas, Waskahat.
Thanks everybody, my name is Fawn Wood. This is Dallas Waskahat. I'm from the Side Lake Cree Nation and Dallas is from Frog Lake, both out here the Treaty 6 territory of Alberta. We just want to say thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to get the invite to come and sing for you all. I understand you guys on the East Coast, all our relatives out there are under a state of emergency, and we want to offer these songs as a way to do our part in uplifting you guys, and our prayers are with you guys. And we hope you enjoy it. This first song we're going to sing for you guys is called Nanaskamon. It's a thank you song that we wrote in the middle of last year, in the middle of the pandemic when the stay-at-home order was. And we dedicated this song to all of the singers out there who are lending their voices to help everybody get through these times and stay connected. We hope you enjoy it. This is our first really nice warm day out here in Cree Country, so we decided, being able to film this for you guys, we wanted to bring it outside. With that being said, our next song we're going to sing is another powwow song, right?
Yep. It's actually for children, and it's actually a song Fawn composed, and it's actually, can you...
This song is called Oskaisak, and in our language that means all of the young people. And I made this song initially thinking of my kids, and then I started thinking about all of our young people, especially at this time. And in this song we're saying Oskaisak itapam gunoak. Our young ones are watching. Geskino mau miugi guaya. Let's teach them good things. And that's it. When we sing and when we dance, let's keep them in mind. So that's a little reminder, and we'd like to dedicate this to all of the young people out there from your guys' homelands as well.
Hey.
I think we're going to throw back a little bit here. There was a song that my dad had composed, and it was a grandmother song, or Singwiti Hinani.
Yep.
Actually, this song is a thank you song, and it's a blessing song. And whenever, we get asked to sing as a family anywhere, this is one of the songs that we like to share with people. With good intentions, the song was made, and it's a song, a part of my family. So we'd like to offer this from our family to all of your families out there. It was composed by my dad, Earl Wood, and we're actually on the land where he composed it. This is where my family comes from. And we like to offer this song to you guys, and from our family to your family. So more of a family song.
Yes. Go ahead, baby.
Nutawinan hey, demagenowinan hey, nutawinan hey, nutawinan hey, demagenowinan hey, nutawinan hey, nutawinan hey, demagenowinan hey, nutawinan hey, nutawinan hey, demagenowinan hey, nutawinan hey.
That was the family song that we wanted to dedicate to all of your families out there. I know we live in a time that faces a lot of our communities with adversities, with everything going on, and from us to you, we hope to encourage you guys to keep practicing social distancing, keep your hands clean, wear your mask, and again, we don't do this for ourselves, even if we're not in that 8th category that we might have complications, but we do this to protect our elders, to protect our young ones, and all of our relatives in our communities that may have compromised immune systems. So with that being said, I think we'll switch it up here because we have time for, I think, one more song. Maybe we'll sing a round dance song. And our round dances, it originates from our people out here, the Plains Cree people, Treaty 6 territories of Alberta and Canada. I mean, of Alberta and Saskatchewan, sorry. And Dallas, what song are we going to sing?
I think we should do Remember Me, honey.
And for this, we want to. This song was composed by my Uncle Randy, Wood, and he's been a huge influence in myself as a musician. And this song, we want to dedicate this to everybody who may have lost loved ones during this hard time. And we don't ever want anybody to ever feel alone. And that's why music is a beautiful way to keep everybody connected. And from our communities to yours, we want to send all the love and all the blessings out to you guys. And we will make it through this, and we will all be able to meet again in person. And I truly believe in that. We're getting closer and closer. So with that, I hope you enjoyed our songs that we offered for you guys. And this song is Remember Me.
Remember me down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Remember me down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, well, hey, oh. Hey, well, remember me down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Again, we just like to say thank you very much for the invite. It's an honor and a privilege to be asked to sing for you guys and connect with you guys even virtually. We want to give a shout out to the Iron Tide singers as well as the Millbrook community in Sipekne'katik. Everybody out there, you know, we sure miss our trips to the East Coast, but we're very positive that we'll be able to see you guys again and meet with you guys again. But until then, we want to say stay safe, everybody. We want to say Sagi Dinawa. We love you all. And Nawa. We're thankful for you all. Hi, hi.
Hi, hi.
Let's go over to Noel, Juni, Julian from the Potletek First Nation with that men's grass dance style out of the Omaha Nation. Watch that warrior interpret himself, swaying with the wind, interpreting his own unique style of weave in the grass. Watch how he does everything on one foot, he'll do the same on the other. And the only time the grass dancer dances backwards is at the end of the song with the tail, so we can check out his weave. Men's grass.
My name is Noel Julian. I'm from Potletek First Nation. And I danced grass dance. One of the there's lots of origins to it, but the origin I heard was that a medicine man told a boy that couldn't walk to go out into the prairies and find some inspiration for to seek inspiration. Yeah, that's what it was. And when he was out there in the prairies, he saw how the grass was moving, and he envisioned himself dancing just like how the grass was moving. So when he went back to his village, he told his village that this is how he seen himself dance. So when he showed them the dance of that swaying grass, that's where the first origin came, the first grass dance came from. And I picked this dance. I picked this dance because I don't know. I find it's cool that I can say my prayer first before anything. I can put some good thoughts in the area as well. I like it. It's soothing, and it feels like this is where I am. This is where I want to be. All right. First, I'm gonna do a straight song. There's nothing too special to it. It's just a straight dance.
Maloney, dancing that beautiful healing style of the woman's jingle. The dance comes to us from Eastern Canada, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, and we're very grateful to have this healing dance, especially during these times of pandemic. So blessings to all of you that had lost someone through these real difficult times, but also to continue to heal and to stay safe. Women's Jingle, let's get rocking.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Maloney. I'm a women's jingle dress dancer in the contemporary style. The dance originated over a century ago. It was brought to an Ojibwe medicine man in his dreams when his granddaughter fell ill. And his spirit helpers came to him in his dreams. There were 4 women, and they showed him how to make the dress out of snuff can tins. And they mimicked the sound of raindrops. They taught him the songs to sing and showed him how to do the dance. So when he woke, he went to his tribe and he showed the community what he had to do and what they had to do for his granddaughter so that she would become well again. So they put the dress on this young girl, and the first circle she did around, she could barely dance. She could barely move. They were carrying her. And the second one, she was stronger. And then the third one, she was stronger. And then by the 4th round of dancing and praying with this dress that was brought to the Ojibwe medicine man, she was able to dance and become well again.
Hey!
traditional music, our musical guests from Papinyu First Nation, New Brunswick, Raymond Sewell. Let's rock this joint!
I can tell you about my pain. I'll share a thing or two about the blues. How many more nights gotta make it through? Before I forgive, baby blue. I can tell you about my sorrow, 100 dreams, they never came tomorrow. How many more nights gotta make it through? Before I forgive, baby blue. Never seen water so dark. You threw shade on my heart. Never taste wine so cold. Will I forgive, baby blue? I lie awake at night so many times, still the wrong thing never felt right in the world according to you. Will I forgive, baby blue? Is it you? Will I forgive, baby blue? Tell me true. Will I forgive, baby blue? Back in a corner, I needed to change. With 21 years to explain. When my feet hit the highway, I'm a brand new boy, building a mystery. She smelled just like the rain. Oh, mama, I'm to blame. Oh, mama, she held me like the rain, building her mystery. My heels are warm, my boots are covered in mud. Oh, how I fell hard into love. With my feet on the highway, I was a brand new man, honey, building a mystery. a mystery. Building a mystery. Oh, come on, building a mystery. Oh, honey, come back home, building your mystery. Another long night in my long life. Well, I've been kicked another down, and all the cowgirls think I'm crazy. In my hometown, standing in line to buy myself a drink. Well, I thought I had my fill, but the great mystery knows how your story goes. Sometimes you live for the thrill, and that's how I got over you. No longer make me blue. She was singing like a highway. Now I got lost in something new. She said, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, a memory 1,000 miles away. She said to me, she said to me, in a cowboy hat and a faded jeans. I could tell she was dressed to the nines, singing Grateful Dead songs all night long. Hey, the devil is a friend of mine. And that's how I got over you. No longer make me blue. She came singing like a highway. Now I got lost in something new. She said, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, a memory 1,000 miles away. She said to me, she said to me, and that's how I got over you. No longer make me blue. She came singing like a highway. Now I got lost in something new.
Let's go to Millbrook First Nation, Nova Scotia. Samantha Gloade She is dancing the women's traditional, one of the original dance styles of the ladies. When the warriors would come back from battle or from a hunting party, the ladies would gather in a circle in the middle of the camp and welcome back the warriors, dancing in that stationary style. Woman's traditional.
Hi, my name is Samantha Gloade, and I'm from Millbrook First Nation, and I'm a women's northern traditional dancer. My design on my regalia came from my name, Lightnings at Night, and everything was made by me.
Three-time World Hoop Dance Champion, Mr. Dallas Arcand from Alexander First Nation, Alberta, Canada. Look at the hoops. He talks about how a warrior used Mother Earth to protect himself from his enemy. You may see the bumblebee, the butterfly. You may see the eagle, the sparrow, the hawk. You may see the Sasquatch. But this is that beautiful interpretation of the hoop dance champion, Dallas Arcand.
Hello, Tanse, bonjour, good day. I'm Dallas Arcand, three-time world champion hoop dancer. I'm here in the beautiful Okanagan Seal territory. This is the territory of my daughter's people, and I'm originally from the Treaty 6 territory, the Cree territory out in Alberta, and I'm over here visiting these lands. I first and foremost want to acknowledge the indigenous territory here of the beautiful Okanagan people. This is their traditional house. I guess it would be like our teepee back home. This is called a kakuli, and this is a memorial kakuli built by a family member that had passed on, so it's been memorialized, and I have the honor and the privilege of sharing this with you today. So let's go inside. Check it out. See how beautiful this place is. It's such a blessing and an honor and a privilege to be performing for you guys today in the kakuli and have everything set up. It's not usual to do a hoop dance in the kakuli, but I felt that due to the times and whatever, it's perfect to be able to share with you guys today. So before I start my hoop dance performance, I want to share an honor song, just to honor the land and the earth and the people. This is my my Mother Earth song that I play with my flute, and then I'm going to show you guys my style of hoop dancing. So here we go. Here's the Mother Earth song.
All right, so that was the honor song for Mother Earth, honor this beautiful traditional dwelling of the Okanagan people. And that's what I love about our Indigenous people is that, you know, from time immemorial, we've been able to survive and live off the land. And that's why it's important that we continue to keep our traditions alive and keep these dances alive, keep these songs alive. And from generation to generation, it's always going to be here. This is who we are as Indigenous people. Now, this version of the hoop dance that I'm going to share with you today is with 13 hoops. And the reason why I use 13 hoops for the hoop dance is to be in balance with the earth and with the stars and the moon cycle and everything. And that's really what that represents. Those 13 hoops represents for the 13 moons that we have go around the earth every year. And every new moon is a new experience, and it's a new time. It's a new season. And so when I dance with these hoops, it's basically telling our story of creation and telling our story of evolution and our connection to the earth. So I'm going to be dancing to one of my favorite hoop dance songs to dance to by the Mountain Soul Singers. They are from the Small Boy Camp right here in just over here in Alberta, just over the mountains, in the mountains. And originally, I believe the song belonged to the Blackstone Singers, but I believe respectfully the Mountain Soul Singers sang that song in many different occasions. So today I'm going to share that with you. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. Here's some hoop dance for you.
It's always beautiful to see the local dancing styles of our hosts, the traditional Mi'kmaq ceremony and celebration dance, performed by Aaron Prosper and Koju'a dancers. Me Gamagi style. Let's get rockin'!
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Prosper. I'm joined with my great friends Trevor, Gould, and Melinda, Julian. We're here to showcase our exhibition, some Koju'a songs. We hope you enjoy this. This is something we love to do at powwows and gatherings across all our communities. We're going to be showcasing some different styles, you know, based on Melinda and Trevor's families. You know, what you'll notice in a lot of Koju'a dances is there's a style for, you know, how women dance and a style for how men dance, and you'll see the difference when the two of them danced and showcase this today. But also you see some variations in families and styles that families dance. So happy to exhibition some Koju'a songs. What we're going to do is we're going to have one song for the both of them, then we're going to showcase each of them on their own, and then we'll show you one last song at the end to close things out. So thank you all for being here, for taking the time to watch this video, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you. Good spot. I think you're good. Right here? Yep. We'll go around right here? Yep. Alrighty.
Clockwise?
Yeah.
Alright.
So that was the first song. We're going to give these guys a little bit of a break, and I'm going to sing for you guys a Koju'a song that's typically sung but not really danced to. So with that, I'll sing you a short little Koju'a song. They come in many different styles, different speeds, and then, like I said, we'll showcase one song for Trevor, one song for Melinda, and then we'll close this out. So here we go. Koju'a, henna, henna, henenina, go nenina, Koju'a, henna, henenina, go nenina, Koju'a, henna, henna, genenina, go nenina, Koju'a, henna, henenina, go nenina, Koju'a, henna, henna, genenina, go nenina, Koju'a, henna, henenina, go nenina, da ho. So Melinda apparently lost the toss, the coin toss, so Melinda will be going first, and then we'll be showcasing Trevor. And so, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, this is our good friend Melinda, Julian. Just gonna give me a minute to think of a song. Do you have a request, Melinda? Do you have a favorite song?
No.
All right.
Dealer's choice.
All right. All right. I have one. Kyanna, Kyanna, Kekamajualo, Kekamajualo, Ahiena, 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 Hena, Kekamajualo, Daho. That was Melinda and Julian. And now we're going to showcase our good friend Trevor Gould. We'll sing the war dance. Hey, oh, Ajine, Ajine, Henna, Ajine, Ajine, oh, oh, Henna, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, 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 oh, oh, Henna, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, hey, oh, Ajine, Ajine, Henna, Ajine, Ajine, oh, oh, Henna, Ajine, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, 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 oh, oh, Henna, Ajine, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, 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 oh, oh, Henna, Ajine, 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 oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Ajine, oh, Daho. That was Trevor Gould, everyone. I'm going to give these guys a little break. Going to sing one more song and then we'll close it out with one more Koju'a. Just trying to think of a song that would be fun to sing. I have one. This song, we don't call it a Koju'a song. It's called Mawita'jik. And Mawita'jik, what it means is the white-footed one. And so it's a song about a white-footed dog. That's part of the translation, and this is a common song that people dance Koju'a to. So here is that song. Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik. Now to test the doggies, what's there we are? How to test the dog, what's there we are? How to test the doggies, what's there we are? How to test the dog, what's there we are? Koju'a, henna 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 Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, Mawita'jik and Daddy Mawita'jik, now to test the doggies, what's there we are? How to test the dog, what's there we are? How to test the doggies, what's there we are? How to test the dog, what's there we are? Koju'a, henna Koju'a, henna Gedu'a, henna Gedu'a, henna Koju'a, henna Koju'a, henna Gedu'a, henna Gedu'a, henna Daho. Sorry for that background noise, everyone. It's pretty windy today. Here we're located in Millbrook powwow grounds. But with that, thank you all for listening, and we're gonna sing you one more song, one more Koju'a song to close out this exhibition. Again, I'd like to thank my good friends Trevor Gould and Melinda Julian for coming and being able to showcase this dance for us. This is something we all really enjoy. We love to share with our community and native and non-native alike. And this is our traditional dance and something that we have a lot of pride to be able to still dance this. The fact that once upon a time this dance was illegal for our people, and it's a lot of pride for us that we're still able to dance it, that it survived a lot of the hardship that our communities went through. And it's a social dance for our communities, but to me it's also a symbol of our resilience as a community. So with that, we're going to showcase for you one more Koju'a song. and I thank you all for your time and listening and watching us share this beautiful dance. Thank you. I'm trying to. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to us and allowing us to share this dance, and we wish you all great blessings wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this video. Thank you for all of you for tuning in. Baladio.
Sharing songs from his newly released album and singer of the 9-time Grammy-nominated singing champion drum group Northern Cree, here to rock this joint, Mr. Joel Wood.
Danse, migonak kamusagnak ni tsigason, masquachis, egwa oni chiskapone kotsinia. Hello, friends and relatives of the virtual Mawita'jik over at the Mekama Friendship Center in Halifax. My apologies. My name is Joel Wood. I am Cree from Treaty 6 territory. My real name is Migonak Kamusaganat. And when best translated, it translates to feather pickup man, or the one who picks up the eagle feathers. However way you translate it, it never really is translated directly into English, and that's just the way it is, you know. Plus it sounds better when it's spoken in Cree. Migonak Kamusaganat. Nitsigasan. That's my name. That's who I am. Oh, thank you for having me. I want to give a shout out to my brother Garrett Gloade for inviting me over, share a few words, sing a few healing songs. I like to call them healing songs because, that's what singing does. That's what it does for me. And when I listen to singing, it also heals me too, you know. So I want to say we're going to sing some good healing songs, but that doesn't mean that we can't have fun, you know. Healing is all about laughter. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's just, whatever emotions you feel throughout this, the little bit of singing that I'm going to share with you guys, then I want to encourage you to feel that, maybe it brings a little bit of tears, sadness, and that's okay, because when we do that, when we run through our emotions, we're releasing whatever that we don't need. Maybe it brings good laughter, maybe it brings a smile to your face, and that's good too, because laughter is medicine. When you feel good, there's no better explanation behind that other than you feel good. Once again, thank you for having me. Hi. My name is Joel Wood. I am a member of the Northern Cree Drum. Northern Cree is from Treaty 6 territory in Musqueam and Saddle Lake. Formed in 1982. Visit us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram page. Our Instagram is at official Northern Cree, and our Facebook page is just Northern Cree. Check us out. Northern Cree has about 39 albums out on market today. Yeah, I guess you can say I'm second generation. You know, Northern Cree was founded by my father and his brothers, Steve Wood, Earl Wood, Randy Wood, and the late Charlie Wood. And I want to give a shout out and recognition to my Wood family, my uncles. You know, they're pioneers in the music, traditional music, ceremonial music. That includes stick game, round dance, powwow. And you know, I'm just so very proud to be from that family, and you know, I'm a proud Wood, Joel Wood. Yeah, and also, you know, some of my cousins, my first cousins, are, you know, they've really made paved the way and made a name for themselves. You know, I also want to acknowledge some of my relatives. You know, Tehya Wood, Charles Wood, Fawn Wood. You know, just to name a few. There's many other. We're not a very big Wood family, but you know, my cousins sure paved the way, and you know, they really, their name is well known all over the place, and I'm very, very proud of my cousins. I wouldn't say cousins because that's not the term that we should be using. You know, they're my brothers and my sisters. That's what they are. You know, we are family. We are related. Our fathers are brothers, and you know, really, we're brothers and sisters too. So I want to give a shout out to my family. I'm very proud of them, and I'm just proud to be from that family, from my family. You know, that's where I come from. Treaty 6, Mawita'jik Sad Lake Cree Nation. I've been singing round dance, powwow, traditional ceremonial music ever since I could remember. Something I grew up around. You know, like I said, I was born right into Northern Cree. Northern Cree's been around since 1982. That's much longer than I've been around. You know, I'm not very old, but I'm not very young. I'm somewhere in between. Yeah, thank you all for having me. What I'm gonna do, you know, I'm just gonna share some brief stories and a little bit of singing. Some of the songs that I'm gonna share with you are from my album. I had an album released back in December of 2020, and I hope that the songs that I share with you guys throughout this next little while brings you some form of happiness, some form of healing, really, because that's what I like. My album is titled "Singing is Healing," and I like to think that actually I know that singing is healing. You know, for myself. And also for the listener. I'm a listener on a lot of other artists too, and that brings good healing to me when I listen to traditional music of any kind all across Turtle Island. You know, and it's really beautiful that we have our own styles of singing, and you know, right out in Mi'kmaq territory, you know, you all have your very own style of singing as well, and it's beautiful. And I want to encourage you, if you are a singer, or maybe you want to take up singing, you know, I want to encourage you to do that. Something that I've been taught is that there's no proper, real way to sing. It all comes from right here, you know, from within, from the heart. And also another thing that I've been told is if it feels good, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know, I want to share with you guys a quick saying that my dad has always said to me, and he continues to say this today. He shares it wherever he's speaking. It goes a little something like this: if you believe in who you are, where you come from, your language, your culture, your identity, it'll take you to places you've never even dreamed of. And that's the truth. That is the truth. You know, I've got to experience some very wonderful things in my lifetime thus far. You know, I've got to travel to many places. I've been across Turtle Island. I've been overseas, and all of that is because of the drum. Another thing is, if you have a drum, you take care of your drum. Your drum's always going to take care of you, no matter what. You know, times may get tough, but if you have belief, your drum is gonna pull through for you. and is gonna make things right. You know, he's gonna take care of you. That goes for you know, I have hand drums and I have a big power drum, Mr. We call the big drum Mr. Musom, Mr. grandfather drum. Yeah. You know, I'm also a drum maker. I make drums, I make hand drums, I make big power drums. I want to acknowledge some of my teachers in drum making. You know, my brother John Boy, Desmond Redcalf, he sings with us at Northern Cree. He taught me how to make drums, how to make hand drums. And, you know, I always acknowledge where I learned something from. And, you know, I just want to thank my brother John Boy. Joe Surratt from the Bear Creek Drum out in Botswana, Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie. He shared with me knowledge and taught me how to make big power drum. And you know, today, you know, for the past 10 years now, I'd say I've been making the drums for Northern Cree, and I don't make big drums for anybody else. I just that's just by choice, I think, and that's okay. You know, I just make drums for us, and I just want to acknowledge those drum makers who have shared knowledge with me, shared their time. It's beautiful. Anyway, we'll get going here with the song. This first song I'm going to share with you guys is a song called we renamed it since the original composer, and the original composer is none other than my late Musum, Mr. Gordon McGilvery, legendary round dance powwow singer, song maker, well-respected elder. You know, he's now gone on. It's been a few years, but you know, when I was a little boy, I'd say 7, 8, 9, I started traveling outside the community with my father. We go to different round dances, and Muslim Gordon had taken a liking to me, and he anytime he went up to sing, you know, he'd wave me over to go sing with him. And you know, I was just a little boy at the time, and he was just such an exceptional round dance singer at the round dances. And you know, I was just really felt special anytime he invited me over to sing with him, and I'd go sing with him. And he really taught me how to hit the hand drum. You know, you give it that 2 beats like the heartbeat, and then you give it the scratch on the backside. Along with teaching me how to hit the hand drum, Muslim Gordon had gifted me with quite a number of songs. You know, he gifted me some songs. Very blessed. And this first song I'm going to share with you guys is a song that I like to share first before I continue on with any other songs. It has great meaning behind it. It has a very special meaning. And what the Cree words are saying is, always pray, it will take you far in life. And this song is a song that was given to me by my late Muslim Gordon McGilvery, who Kaki And that song was a song that was gifted to me long ago when I was just a young boy. Probably one of the very first songs that I owned, even before I started composing my own songs, you know. And that song stays with me, and you know, I really think highly of that song, because when I sing it, it really does put me in a good mood. And those words in itself, you know, to always pray, it'll take you far in life. You know, it has a lot of meaning behind it, a lot of great, good feeling. When you understand the language, it means, you know, it really, when spoken in the language, it has greater meaning behind it than when it's spoken in English. And that's something that I'm really trying. I'm really trying to always try your best, always keep trying to learn your language, you know. That's something that I'm really trying to do. Every day it's a struggle, but every day I try my best. You know, I try to teach myself a new Cree word every other day. And you know, if that's really all we could do. You know, you just got to try your best. And I want to encourage you all to seek that guidance, to seek that however it is that you feel that you're gonna learn your language best. You know, it's language is medicine, and it's good, you know. When you're able to understand your language, when you're able to speak even just a little bit of it, you know, you really have that connection with the Creator. You know, we all have that connection with the Creator, but when you start to utilize your language, it's that much more special, that much more meaning, healing, feeling. You know, it's medicine, the language. All languages are beautiful. I just want to encourage you all that if there's an opportunity to learn a little bit of your language, then do it. You know, I want to encourage you all. That there is a reminder for myself as well. You know, I'm still learning, I'm still trying, and just wanted to share that all with you. Thank you all at the Mi'kmaq Native Friendship Center in Halifax. Thank you for having me share a few words. You know, I am a humble man. You know, I don't know it all. I only know what I share. Something that I love to do is I love to sing. And maybe that's why I'm here. You know, everything happens for a reason. I want to thank my brother Gloade for inviting me over. I'm going to share 2 more songs with you guys. But, you know, I think I've talked a little bit too much. I'm not saying that, you know, talking is not good. Talking is a really good thing, you know, to be able to express yourself through your words. I like to express myself through my singing, and it brings comfort to me when I'm able to sing. And I hope that, you know, it brings comfort to you as well. You know, if I've said anything, or if I've sung anything that offended anybody, you know, that's not my intention. I hope that you're all able to take something good from here. Take it home with you, take it within, share it at your home fire, share it with your children, your spouse. Maybe you're at work, maybe share it with your co-workers. Share it with anybody that you surround yourself with, you know. It really is supposed to be good feeling, and that's what I hope it is for all of you. Again, my name is Joel Wood, Sipekne'katik, and I'm from Treaty 6 territory in Alberta. Mawita'jik and Sad Lake. Mawita'jik Virtual. This next song I'm going to sing is a song to honor my parents. I made this song for my parents, and I like to call it Mom and Dad song. I want to share this song because, you know, and it's not just, it is specifically for my parents, but when I sing it and I share it with whoever I share it with, I always give a little bit of wording behind it. The meaning behind it, that when best translated, says, my parents have always loved me. They've always guided me to live a good life. You know, and they continue to support me. You know, I want to encourage you that if you know this song, you know, I want to say, yes, sing it, share it for your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother, whoever it might be. You know, that's what this song is for. This song can be found on my album, Singing is Healing. And why I'm choosing to sing this song today is I want to honor my parents. I want to send good vibes, good feeling back home to them, and anybody else who needs it out there. Maybe you're a mom and you're a dad, but for this specific reason why I'm going to sing it right now is my parents. They're Indian residential school survivors, both of them. They're warriors. They're both warriors. You know, we all know the story behind Indian residential schools, and you know, I'm very blessed, very grateful, and I'm just super grateful to have both my parents here with me today. And just like the song says, they have guided me to live a good life. They do love me and they do support me, and I am very appreciative of that. So this song is called Mom and Dad Song. Aho. Thank you. That song is called Mom and Dad Song, and I want to give a shout out to my mom and my dad, Steve and Hilda Wood. You know, and I want to encourage you all to, from the horse's mouth, I want to encourage you to share that song if you feel like you know it and you feel like you want to sing it. You know, it could be anywhere. It could be at home just by yourself. It could be at an event, whatever it might be. It's a healing song, and it's a very beautiful song. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good all the time. Well, we're gonna close out this video here with one more song. And once again, I want to thank my brother Gloade for inviting me to come and share some singing. Singing is healing. I do have an album out on iTunes, Spotify, Apple, can be downloaded. Joel Wood, Singing is Healing. And thank you all. Thank you for having me. Thank you, the Mi'kmaq Friendship Center in Halifax. I want to send out good blessings to you all. The song that I'm going to close out with is called The Daily Reminder. And what it's saying is basically, it's saying, you only live life once. Live life to the fullest. Do your best at anything that you're doing, Always give your best effort. Here we go, the daily reminder. Once again, my name is Joel Wood. Migunaka Musaganat, Exemaga Moista.
Out of Standing Rock, Sioux Nation, entertainer, comedian, dancer, and knowledge keeper. She's going to show us the skills that pay the bills. Tanya Johal. Let's light 'em up, girl. Let's light 'em up.
Auntie Beatrice here. Geez, somehow they asked your auntie to be on here for the virtual Mawita'jik, sponsored by Mi'kmaq's Friendship Center in Halifax. Gee, that's way over there. I remember this one time they invited me over there, invited your auntie. Somehow I got over that medicine line. I did. I got clean over in the trunk of someone's vehicle. I'm not going to say who because we don't talk anymore. That's another story for another time. But Lila Wopila Tonka, Mazige Dodds for having your Auntie Beatrice on here. I'm just sitting here. I just got back from a powwow. Yeah, we're powwowing over here. Gee, we're just over here across the medicine line. We're just powwowing and dancing. Your auntie really tore up Golden Age this weekend. I just won it. I didn't even dance all weekend. Here they called me for first place. That's how you know you're good. That's how you know you're really good. You just go and you kind of say hi to the judges, and then just like that, they had you down for first. Gee, everyone is just mad at your auntie all weekend, just shoulder checking me when I was trying to walk to go get a taco. Holy, your auntie had to resist from fighting at the powwow. I know better. I'm on strike too. I can't be fighting. That's how they know. They know I can't be fighting around. So they're trying to shoulder check me and get mad at me. I wasn't even looking at your man. I wasn't even looking his way. But these women are just getting mad at me, throwing daggers at me with their eyes. Anyways, just wanted to talk about a few things. Just kind of a 101 on powwows. What your auntie knows. Kind of share my own experiences, some traditions, and some practices that auntie kind of grew up with, and auntie kind of was told by some grandmas, and those grandmas told some grandmas, and they told your auntie. So now auntie's gonna tell you what it is and kind of tell you how I was told, because auntie has been dancing and powwows for a long time. Mawita'jik a honey. Gee, your auntie just kind of like a, you know what? I'm just kind of really well known. So I don't brag about myself, but I'm bragging about myself. So I guess I don't do that, but I guess I do. But when you're coming into the grand entry, you make sure that you're dancing. You make sure that your hair's braided. These are kind of my own grandmas and my own auntie just to tell me that now I don't have to braid nothing because I kind of have a little style here. Kind of just have to kind of go like this and I'm ready to dance. But you know what? You make sure you're presentable, because when you come into that grand entry, when you take a step into the arena, you're representing your family, you're representing your people, you're representing your tribe, your band. So remember that. So if you're coming in with a ponytail and you're just kind of walking in grand entry, geez, I remember this one time, I'll tell you guys a story. Because we learn from stories as Indians. We learn from storytelling. So anyway, I'll tell you a good one. Yeah, auntie was walking in. All my family was there, sitting in a front row. Their chairs were just lined up, elbow to elbow. Anyway, I came in. I was just, this was back when I had really long hair, just flowing. I thought it was cute. I thought I knew it all. Here I came in with a bun up here. just a bun, and I was just kind of walking around, looking around, because that's what my friends did. They weren't buns, and they thought that was cute, so I thought that was cute too. They kind of would tie up a little ribbon in there, and you know what? It was kind of trending, I thought. So anyways, I was walking into Grand Entry, and one of my grandmas just grabbed me as soon as I was walking in there, let me look around a little bit, kind of act cute like, and then she just jerked me off the floor. Gee, she had my arm. No matter how old I was, she had my arm. She was just taking me back to the van. One of those old school vans that have a ladder on the back. Anyway, she just threw me in the van. I went in there like, gee, how come you did that to me? And she said, because if you're gonna walk in the Grand Entry, just walk off. You're supposed to be dancing. These people didn't come here to watch you walk in Grand Entry. And I was like, why didn't know? It's like, all my friends are walking. I don't care what your friends are doing. They didn't have the teachings that you're supposed to be dancing or style. That's why we worked hard on your regalia. We didn't stay up all night making your regalia so you could be walking into Grand Entry. I said, oh yeah, and she said, and your hair, turn around. Geez, you're just jerking my hair, braiding it, just mad at me. Hurry up, we're gonna finish your hair before Grand Entry is over. And even if you go in with those tiny tots, you have to have your hair looking nice. Gee, she was just mad at me, just kind of hitting me with that comb on my head like this. Listen, like that. Kind of jerking me. I was kind of way back here and just braiding my hair. And that's the lesson I had to learn. So I hope that you guys don't have to learn that lesson, that you know when you come in. Learn from your auntie's mistakes. That's why I make them, so you guys don't have to. So I can kind of tell you beforehand, because I was told that a lot of times, but it went in this year and came out this year. So they told me, you be ready for Grand Entry. You make sure your regalia is tied on tight. Because you know what? Long time ago when my grandmas and my aunties, before I was an auntie, I was just a niece in the makings to be an auntie. Still learning. I was a recorder. I was watching and I was listening and I was shutting my mouth. Now my mouth is unzipped, and now I'm an auntie, so now I could say something to someone, tell you guys how it is. But yeah, so anyways, they were saying, you make sure that your stuff is tied on tight. You kids these days, they're just getting mad at me. I was getting it for all the kids, all those in my generation. I was just getting it. I was getting the ear beats. They're just scolding me for all of you who don't listen. And me too, I wasn't listening. They said, make sure when you're tying on your regalia and you're taping your moccasins and you make sure you check your zippers, your ties, and double knot them and triple knot them. You kind of don't be getting ready at the last minute. We're not like that. We don't get ready at the last minute. And if you are, you make sure you triple, quadruple knot everything and duct tape it on so it's just on your body like it's your second skin. Don't be because as soon as it falls off, do you think that I got to keep dancing? No. Again, they jerked me off there if I kept dancing. Even if those announcers, those eapahas say, stay out there, my aunties would go up there and they would get mad at them. Don't you be telling them to stay out there. And they'd tell those eapahas, those announcers, gee, they would just be up there. Okay. My aunties, they would just be scolding everyone. Anyone who tried to correct their teachings, they would go over there and scold them. Get off the floor. You should have tied your stuff on tighter. Your leggings are just falling off. Get off the floor. Trying to win. Not that bad you're trying to win. Yeah, so make sure that your regalia and everything's on good. Even if your jingles fall off, get off the floor. You were rushing. You must have never had good. And make sure when you're crafting, even if you get other people to craft, maybe you don't know how to make your jingle dress. Maybe you don't know how to make your men's traditional breechcloths. Maybe you don't know how to do those things. Maybe you don't know how to bead or sew. That's okay. But make sure that you're observing, that you're watching, and you're learning how to do these things so that when you learn to make these on your own, that you're praying, that you have a good mindset. I remember this one time I was making my shawl. I was just getting frustrated. We didn't sew all our ribbons on like that. We had to do it by hand. We had one needle and we had to sew those flat fringe, and we had to put them on by hand. Each one of them. yeah, I started to gossip, trying to tell my aunties and my grandmas and my mom, all of them, I trying to tell them the latest gossip. Gee, they just kind of went like this with me at that needle. Oh, why'd you do that? Step away from your stuff. Don't be thinking like that or talking like that. You're gonna put that into your shawl. Then you'll be dancing out there and you'll be wondering why you're falling. Gee, I said, not that bad. I was like, that's not gonna happen. I'm just trying to tell you guys something. Gee, they just jerked that needle away from me in that fringe and they said, don't be like that. They put him down and they start smudging. Make sure that you're smudging your crafts, your shawl, if you're making your bells, make sure you're praying into them. Make sure you're thinking good thoughts. And if you don't have good thoughts, then just be quiet and work on your stuff. But anyways, I had to go away. I had to get away. They said, get away. They didn't say it nice to me either. They said it, go on, awas, yeah. They told me, go. They told me, wana. Gee, I just didn't like that. I just felt embarrassed. They said, well, you should know. And I said, I know, but I forgot. They didn't have no pity for me. I had to move, get away from there. I wanted to be in there, crafting, kind of making memories. But let that be a teaching for you guys when you're crafting and making your stuff, to have a good, clear mindset. And if you do, because we're human. We have those thoughts, or we have negative. Sometimes we're having a bad morning or a bad afternoon or a bad evening. Take a step away, go smudge yourself. Come back to it when you're having a clear, good mindset. Yeah, so let that be a teaching to you, because I had to get scolded. They had to tell me to get away. Nobody likes to be talked to like that, but that's how I learned. Auntie learned by being scolded. So now I'm here trying to teach you guys in a better way, so you don't have to get yelled at. But sometimes we do have to get yelled at in order to remember, oh yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. And remember, I also wanted to teach everyone about when you're around that drum, if you women want to go and sing in the back and you want to back up sing, that's good. Remember that your voice is when you're singing, and I know this song, you go over there and you sing behind those men and you're helping and you're encouraging them, and when your voice is being sent out, it's medicine, not only for the people, but over that drum and over those singers. And so remember that you're not supposed to be going inside of there and trying to be in and all of that. Everyone has different teachings, but that's what we know. Don't be walking through people's camp. Usually that drum has people, their family behind it, their tioshpae, their tiwahe. And don't be walking through that. Long time ago, I remember I was just little, running around barefoot, kind of like this, kind of no shoes on, kind of had really tough bottoms on my feet, just like moccasin soles. Anyway, they're just running around, the powwow somehow is just running around, just sticky hair all over. And you know what? I really got in trouble because I was running through these camps. I was just running through. I was a kid, but I didn't know. I got corrected. Even though I didn't know, I got corrected. Jay, again, my auntie had me by the arm. Get over here. Let me tell you something. Sit down in this chair. Where's your mom? My mom was dancing. Sit down. Then, you know what? Your moms, your aunties are your moms. So you remember that too. We always get mad nowadays if somebody gets mad at our kid, but it really does take a village to raise these kids, and that's how it was when I was growing up. My aunties got to scold me, my uncles, everyone, not just my mom, everyone would get mad at me if I was doing something wrong, because they're helping my mom out, they're helping my dad out. Remember that you need others to be teaching your kids too. So anyways, my auntie had me sitting down there. She was just fixing my hair. It was just all over again. I was getting the jerking my hair around. She was saying, you don't be going in between those camps. You go around them. When you go in them, you're being disrespectful. Just like these drums. Don't be running around trying to go in there and sit on your uncle's lap and visit him and drum. You're a young lady. And I said, but I like to sing too. And she's like, she put a chair up behind my uncle. That's where you sing then. And she was like, and don't be... And you know what? Another teaching is that. Oh, and so anyways, that's how I learned not to be going in between those camps like that. Even if it's a drum group, go around. Don't be going in between there. If you are, then I'm gonna go over there and jerk you around and get mad at you. Yeah, I am no. But anyway, and then another teaching is that you only fix the hair of your woman or your man, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, or your relatives, your brothers or your sisters. You don't be just fixing anybody's hair, because our hairs are medicine. Some of you, just anyone, yeah, come over here, sit down, I'll braid your hair, I'll fix your hair. You remember that even when you're fixing somebody's hair, that you have good thoughts. Because you know what? If you don't want to French braid someone's hair, they're asking me again. I don't wanna do this, but you do it. Because you're a yes man or a yes woman, whatever it is. But if you don't want to do it, say no. And also that if they're not your relative, that you don't have to do their hair. That's a tradition. My grandma, she always used to tell me that. You girls, she always used to tell my cousins that, my male cousins, don't be letting just anyone fix your hair. They have to be your wife or your sister. She would get mad at them, and she would tell us girls that too. Don't be fixing any of these any random one that comes and asks you to fix your hair. Just say no and send them to me. You know, she'd get mad. Look at me letting you guys just go around and do that. We don't do that. I said, okay. So I'm teaching you guys this. So these are just some teachings that your auntie grew up with and some practices. And one other one before I get going here is don't be stepping over people. Even animals, don't be stepping over them. You know how someone's sitting here like this and you go and you step over them. That's disrespectful. Even to our animals, don't be doing that. Even to our relatives, maybe one of your cousins is laying down. I remember I got scolded again. Gee. Pretty soon they were saying I didn't have no ears because I wasn't listening to things. And I had to be an example for all my cousins. Look at this one, what she's doing. See the way she stepped over her cousin? We don't do that. That's a sign of disrespect, and it's respectful to, again, go around people, because this is where our spirit is. We keep our spirit in this body, and to step over, that's not okay. So just take notes. Even if you're walking by someone and the power chairs are tight, you go around, you excuse yourself. We're never too much in a rush to ask them to move their feet back or to take a step back, or excuse me, can I walk here? You know what? Use your voice. But I'm Auntie Beatrice. Thank you for listening to all your auntie's teachings and practices. And some of these you might agree with, some of you might disagree with these, but these are our teachings and our practices over here. And this is what I grew up with my family, and they told me and scolded me and told me again and again until I got it. So I'm trying to teach you guys before you get scolded. But I'm Auntie Beatrice.
We started with prayer, and we're going to end with prayer. Once again, we'll call upon our spiritual leader, Elder Patsy Paul Martin, to give us the closing invocation, to give prayers to all of us that lost someone close to our hearts during this pandemic, but to continue on, because our lifestyle, our celebrations, our powwows are coming back, and it's going to bring new life to us all. Thank you for being here with us.
Ogisok, kedu muy wal nek deze geluk na begin moeilijk. Edo wacht ik ook als het met seminen. Edo wacht mij nee bij jou ik noem een geluk met mij johan. Dat je gewoon gaan niet gaan en zo richting. Edo wacht ik ook zo doen willen. Geluk met mij johan ik niet mag. Ik noem een nek mooi na. Zit nog maar.